Alright, what's up guys? We are actually heading to one of my car dealerships that I work with right now. The owner's car, he's got an Aston Martin Vantage, and it has a wrap on it. It's not the best wrap. Roof itself is black, the rest of it's kind of like an army green, but the roof itself is a gloss black that just doesn't look good at all. Looks really orange peely, kind of faded out now, so he wants to replace that with a carbon fiber wrap. So we're going to be picking up the car and doing that, as well as repairing one of the seats. Well, I know for sure one of the seats, maybe both of them, but we're going to go ahead and take a look at the leather and repair what is needed for him, get it all squared away. Before I do that, I'm going to run to one of my other dealerships that I work with in my other business, just check on inventory. We sell them some products, so I'm going to go and check on inventory for them, and it's right next door, like half a block down from the other dealership where we're going to pick up the car. So we're going to do that right now. We'll see you once we get to the dealership to grab the Aston Martin. All right, we're back guys. We just picked up the Aston Martin. I believe it's a 2006 or 7 Aston Martin Vantage, the V8 Vantage. We're gonna be just taking this thing home, back to the shop, not home, back to the shop, and then getting it all squared away. Alright guys, so here it is. This is the black that doesn't look very good that he wants off. So we're going to go ahead and heat that up, get that removed. Now we're not going to be replacing the stripe, we're just going to leave this whole thing carbon fiber, and just got to figure out how to remove the antenna, and then we'll be good to go. So I'm going to start by heating this panel and trying to get it removed without compromising this piece here. Alright guys, so I went ahead and got the antenna out. Really easy to do actually. It was just a, remove one little panel, unscrew it, and then 2 little clips to remove the antenna, pull it through, and it's all good. So now I'm going to look at removing this, like I said, without compromising this piece here, because we definitely don't want to do that. So we're going to get the heat gun, and we'll get to work. That edge is still perfect. So when I lay down the new carbon fiber on this, I'll just use some 3M Knifeless Tape right on this edge, and we'll get a really good result. A little bit of residue. We're gonna go ahead and wipe it down with some isopropyl alcohol and get it prepped. Clean out all these edges here and along the rubber pieces in the back and everything, and get it all cleaned up, and then we'll get that installed and go on to the next part. All right, now as always, to make my life a little bit easier when I'm doing this install, I'm going to do a tape line on both pillars as well as on the glass. That just makes it a little bit easier so that the vinyl that I'm laying down isn't sticking completely to the glass into these pieces. Makes it a little bit easier, which is a good thing. Alrighty guys, so now I've got my 3M Knifeless Tape that I'll just run on this seam here. I'll be able to use the windshield and the back window as a cut line for those sides, but for the sides, the driver and passenger side, I'm going to use the 3M Knifeless Tape. Now the vinyl I'm going to be using is Vivid's Gloss Carbon Fiber XPO, I believe, and it's very tacky. So I want to make sure I anchor down this 3M Knifeless Tape so that it doesn't get moved from the vinyl. Alrighty guys, so I've got the area prepped. I'm gonna go ahead and get my vinyl now and roll it out and let it kind of sit a little bit just to let it lay flat a little, you know, and so it's not all bunched up in the roll. And then we'll go ahead and lay it down. So here it is, you can see it's a nice gloss carbon fiber. If it'll focus for you, I don't know. But we'll get it on and then you can see it glows around. All right, so now we've got it laid down. I tried to glass out as much as I could. I'm gonna go ahead and start applying some heat to it and really trying to lay it down really nice. All right guys, round two. The first time I tried to lay it down, I got it about halfway done and noticed that there was a blemish in the carbon fiber. So I ripped that off, ordered some new product, and we're here on a Saturday. Sydney's here with me doing some gymnastics and practicing, and we finally got the carbon fiber laid onto the roof, so we'll go ahead and show that to you now. So as you can see, we actually used Avery's gloss carbon fiber instead. This material is way thinner than the Vivid stuff. It's way easier to work with. And I was able to get this a lot faster than having to reorder the Vivid product. So we went ahead and went with this, and it looks amazing. As you can see, I used a Knifeless Tape to come across this whole edge here. And everything turned out perfect. And then I used my tucking tools to get everything tucked nicely behind this little gasket right here at the front windshield. And we got Sawyer over there hiding behind Mom in our van. So that part's done. Next thing we're gonna be doing on this, not tonight, but next thing we're gonna be doing is, so as you can see on this center console here, there's a gloss carbon fiber, but you can see all that kind of orange peel on it. It just looks really bad. It's an old material. So we're gonna be pulling that off. You can see here, I already started pulling some of it, but look at all that orange peel, guys. Looks really bad. So, and then lastly, we're gonna be doing a little repair on the driver's side seat. As you can see, the seat bolster has some wear, as well as down on the main part of the seat, there's that big scratch across the bottom. So we're gonna get that fixed as well. All right, what's up guys? Back again, another day. I actually just finished unwrapping the center console area of this Aston Martin. I'm gonna go ahead and show you that right now. And now we're gonna be going ahead and, well, here's the look at that. The center console. Unwrapped it. The customer actually wanted to go carbon fiber on it, and he wanted to do a dry carbon fiber similar to this. But as I was kind of, I did wrap this bottom piece, and I didn't like the way it looked. Kind of made it look a little bit cheap. And considering this is an Aston Martin, I wrote him. I said, hey, you know, I really like the look of this, the aluminum bezels and all the finishes that Aston does. I think look really good, especially with the display in there. So I wrote him and said, hey, you know, I think it looks better without it wrapped. And he said, okay, no worries. Let's leave it unwrapped then. So we went ahead and did that. And now I'm going to be going ahead and repairing the rest of the seat. So I did film a video repairing a spot on the seat with a new kit that we have. With a new kit that we just put together, a nice easy DIY kit. It's going to be linked down in the description below, but it's a nice DIY kit. If you guys have any damage to your leather or vinyl in your car, this is the best kit to mix the color. It comes with 2 different types of compounds that are really strong, professional grade stuff, not the kind of just single use, not so great stuff you can find on Amazon. This is professional grade products that I just kind of worked with the supplier and built a special little kit for you guys so that you can do it on your own. So, but anyways, I'm going to be going ahead and repairing and recoloring the rest of the seats, and then this thing is out of here. We're gonna go take it back, and but anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. I'm gonna tape off most of the area because I am planning on recoloring the whole seat, and then yeah, we'll go from there. Alright guys, so before I go ahead and shoot this seat, I'm going to go ahead and show you the damage here. Just wrinkles and staining and some loss of color in that bolster, as you can see there. So we're not going to repair and fill any of this. This is just natural kind of wear to the leather. We don't want to fill that with anything. So I'm just going to be respraying it, redying it, which it'll diminish the look of it and make it all good again. There was also a scratch down there. That's the one I repaired yesterday using our new kit. So we're going to go ahead and get started on this. And here we go. All right guys, so we just finished doing the seats on the Aston. It got a little bit darker. The shop's not super bright. I have a light set up, but it's gonna cast some shadows, but we're gonna go ahead and spin you around and show you. And these seats, so these seats look brand new, guys. I don't know how well you can tell. I know a lot of the shadows are casting on that, so it probably doesn't look quite as good as it actually does in person, but trust me when I say these things look great. So you can see that seat bolster that we're working on, if I can get in there without casting a shadow too much. So here's the seat bolster that we were working on. All the damage is fixed. As you can see, the big brown spot that was down here is gone. All the wear really blends in really nicely now, so you can still see the wrinkles there, but that's just natural with leather, guys, so I didn't want to take that away. I wanted to keep it looking as natural as possible, and that's what we were able to achieve. All right, so that'll do it for this Aston Martin, this 2007 Aston Martin V8 Vantage. Again, little recap. The roof was gloss black with this sort of lime green, neon yellow racing stripe down it. However, the black was in really bad condition. It had a ton of orange peel and looked really bad. So we went ahead and replaced that. We pulled it off and replaced it with carbon fiber, a gloss carbon fiber wrap, and it came out great. It looks killer. I think it works better on the car. I think it looks really, really good. Next thing we did was the center console was covered in a gloss black material, a gloss carbon fiber material, and it just really looked kind of cheesy and was starting to peel up. So we went ahead and just removed all of that, and we are leaving the stock finishes on there. Aston Martin does an amazing job. It looks really good. And lastly, we went ahead and repaired and re-dyed the seats. So as you can see, there was a scratch right there. It is gone. All the seat bolsters are looking good. I know this lighting is terrible. That might be a little bit better. Bump up so you guys can see everything there. All right, guys, so again, that's it. I'm actually gonna hop in this thing right now and run it back to the owner, one of the car dealerships I work with. Take this back to him, let him enjoy it for the weekend. Today is Friday, so we'll get it back to him just in time for the weekend so he can get out there and enjoy his beautiful car. So, all right, guys, thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.